Welcome to the Stabicraft 2050 Supercab. They've combined all the traditional greatness of Stabicraft, their stability, their ride, their toughness. Nobody welds like a Kiwi. They've developed what they call the Game Chaser transom, where they've actually extended the hull plates. It gives the length of a bigger boat, it gives greater stability. You can actually back this boat up at a very good rate of knots if you're chasing down a fish. And I don't think there's a boat on the market with as much vision from this great big windscreen in the Supercab as well. It's got the works, it's got the rocket launchers, it's got plenty of room, plenty of strength, plenty of toughness. Let me tell you, Stabicraft, they do it for me. I really like Stabies.
Some of the key features in our Stabicraft 2050 Supercab are the arrow pontoons and Game Chaser transom. Stabicraft have been working on these for a number of years, so it means a lot for Stabicraft being part of Australia's greatest boats event. It gives the 2050 Supercab the recognition it deserves, Australia and New Zealand wide, and gets to go up against its tough competitors.
Look at the layout here. Good access to all your gauges, radios, all the rest of the bits and pieces. It doesn't matter what angle around it I move, I can see it, whether I'm standing or sitting. And that's the mark of a good dashboard. And look, something new. They've actually put a drop-down unit here, which is really good because it holds all your bags and fish boxes and all the rest of it in place while you're in a sea and while you're travelling. But if you do want to go and have a snooze, this flap just folds down, it's already cushioned. How good's that? Every workhorse needs a big heart, and the big heart of the Stabicraft is it's pushed along by this 150 horsepower Yamaha 4-stroke. This motor's just been so well accepted worldwide for a long period of time now, proven itself over and over again, not only with recreational boating, but also with commercial fishers as well. This is a tough, solid, overall performer. We love our 150 Yamahas, always have and always will.
I was really impressed with the vessel overall, really good package.
And once you get on board, it's another one of their typical high-performing boats that's got a classic layout and really well suited to fishing.
It was a very clean, uncluttered layout, very easy to work with, and really good flow throughout the cockpit through into the cabin. It was a great package.
Turned really hard, full speed, no cavitation even when it was trimmed out. Absolutely loved it.
The dash is superb, one of the nicest dashes here. Full width dash, plenty of room, there's a really big screen there, so plenty of room for the screen.
Every year they're here at AGB, and it's not surprising because they really are good boats. And they're sort of coming out with really nice innovative features.
It's got a new type of transom to make backing up the boat on game fishing a lot easier, and it works incredibly well. You can actually back up with an outboard and the boat actually goes where you point it, and that's quite rare if you didn't know that.
A new innovation they've thrown in is a V-berth extension, which actually folds up as well, and that also acts as a petition to keep all your gear in the V-berth so it doesn't slide out when you hit a wave.
Stabicraft do have some very unique safety features on board, which is the buoyancy chambers built into the sponsons on the sides. That is a really good thing, especially if you're going out in heavy conditions. The 2050 is rigged up with the 150 Yamaha 4-stroke motor. It's a really nice and probably the ideal match for this particular boat.
And at the price the boats are at, they're a good price for the boat, which allows you a lot of excess money to accessorise with all the things you really want to put on them.
Look, I think for a boat of that build quality and with the sort of fit out and features that it has, it's a reasonable price, absolutely.
They handle long range, they've got a soft ride. You know, they've got the big screens in the cab now and the hard top, so overall it's just one of those really nice boats that you want to head out and go offshore and spend a full day out there, even an overnighter in the bays.
The Kiwis are famous for their plate aluminium offerings, and you just have to have a tough, dependable package to make it in their market where bar crossings are an everyday reality. Stabicraft have clawed their way to the top in both Australia and New Zealand with their long, safe history and their new breed of trailable offshore battleships like the 2050 Supercab will ensure that they stay there. If you want one, you best get your order in. You may well get too old to enjoy it from the tail end of the back order list.